But we are expecting to have Outlaw Wing tomorrow night, Wing Restricted, Junior Sprints, the Stars Mod Lite Series from IMCA, and 250 450s. They will all be with us tonight and tomorrow night. Wednesday, we'll take a small break, but we will have practice for what we expect to be a very nice field of non-wing micros to come into town for a huge weekend of racing here for the final 3 nights of the second annual Bullring Bonanza here at Marion County Speedway. Thursday night will be Outlaw non-wing micros. We already have over 50 cars pre-registered for that. Joining them on Thursday night will be winged restrictors, junior sprints, and for the first time here with the Bullring Bonanza, then on Friday and Saturday, Bullring Bonanza and the crew here are excited to have the season opener for the KKM Give Back Challenge Series. So the KKM Challenge Series, Give Back Challenge Series, Racing for Rider will be here Friday and Saturday. That means the Outlaw non-wings will be in action. The restricted cars will take the wings off and go non-wing racing for 2 nights. Junior sprints and the PA 270s will be here as well. All kinds of great racing action. Those 2 nights will be on Flow Racing. Right now, we want to help welcome the folks from Mad Speed TV and Hunt the Front TV. We are live right now on Facebook and YouTube. So hop on, take a look, share the link to all your friends. We're pay-per-view tonight, tomorrow night, and Thursday night, but we are giving you a up-close and personal look to start off the night here at the second annual Bullring Bonanza. Once again, I'm Dwayne Hewlett. Thanks for joining us. I want to welcome everybody watching across the world and across the country, as well as right here in person. Once again, we need Outlaw Wing to staging, Outlaw Wing to staging. Brand new car on the racetrack, taking a couple hot laps here That car just got put together either late last night or finished getting put together this morning. Not going to race tonight, but wanted a couple hot laps to see if feels comfortable enough with the car to come out and race with us tomorrow night in the Stars Series. NARA, the National Auto Racing Association, making its debut here at the Bullring Bonanzas. We're still waiting on a couple cars. Last call for Heat 1. Inside the front row, driving to 7 out of Concord, North Carolina, it's Carter Beatty. Carter Beatty into 7. Outside of him, the 14B from Midlothian, Virginia, it's Ian Borgo in the 14B. The 22J, inside row number 2 from Jacksonville, Florida, it's Jace Murray in the 22J. Outside of him, driving the 39 car from Wayland, New York, it's Pete Coffey in the 39. Inside row number 3 from Griggsville, Illinois, the 9H is Bo Nash in the 9H. Outside row number 3 hails from DeLand, Florida. The 95, it is the racing paramedic, Paige Moss in the 95. In row 4, out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, driving the 14, it's Harley Holland in the factory 14, number 14 from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Outside of him, from Mooresville, North Carolina, driving the Keith Kunz Motorsports number 67K, it's Charlie Leffler. Outside row 4 and starting scratch on the field from Ocala, Florida, the 41, it's Cody Bryson. All alone in row number 5.
Still waiting on him. Let's go, guys. Let's roll.
Still waiting on the 7 and the 14B. I believe the 14B just rolled up.
Go ahead and send them.
We'll give the cars a chance to get rolling. We'll give the 7 a second to get out. This is the only grace period anybody gets. We're just starting tonight. Turning around pretty quick from hot laps to heat races. So we'll get Carter Beatty. He needs to be out here for the front row. We'll give him a couple laps. If he's not here, once again, it's Carter Beebe and Ian Borgo on the front row. Jace Murray and Pete Coffey in row number 2. Bo Nash and Paige Moss in row 3. Harley Holland and Charlie Leffler in row 4. And Cody Bryson all alone in row number 5. So how this is going to work tonight, passing points in effect. Passing points in effect. They get 5 points for every car they pass. They lose a 1.5 for every car they.
Come on, drivers. Get that one up.
Guys, get wide. Let the 7 get through. Go out to the outside. Let the 7 through on the bottom. Let's go. 7, pull up. Let's go. Get up there. Let's go. We've been waiting on you, 7. Let's move now, or you're going to stay at the back. All right, going to go yellow lights out, going green this time by Top 16 cars in passing points go directly to the A main. 9 cars to a B main, taking 4 to make a 20-car starting field tonight for your NARA Outlaw Winged Micros. Looking for the green for the first time for the Bullring Bonanza second annual edition here at Marion County Speedway. Here we go. The pace being set by Carter Beatty. Ian Borgo on his outside, looking for the green at the hot shoe flag in turn number 4. And we are underway. Green flag flies. Great start for Carter Beatty. And we got cars all over the place. Yellow flag's going to come out. Yellow flag's going to come out. The 9, the 14, and the 67K of Charlie Leffler. All tangled up. $14B also stopped, I believe, or caught up in the mess. Ian Borgo. Will be a restart. Caution came out, 5 cars involved. Everybody will get their spot back. It's again a 5-car involved rule, so everybody will get their original spot back.
Hey, here we go. Lights out. Here we go. Sorry, Wayne.
You can't freaking do that. It's not. Yellow lights out, going green. 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 Beatty and Borgo, very new to the car in the 14B. Better start this time as they work through turns 1 and 2 clean. Borgo back to 4th. Trouble for Paige Mosh in the 95. She's going to get it fired. We're going to stay green. Well, she slows again. She may get off the racetrack here. She is pulling off the racetrack. We're going to stay green. Caution down in the bottom of turns 3 and 4. Caution in the bottom of 3 and 4. Borgo, involved in his second caution, will go to the tail. Yellow lights out, let's go.
Lights out, drivers, here we go. Lights out, single file.
Yellow lights out, going green this time. Yellow lights out, going green this time. Beatty leads them to the green flag. Very slow start for Carter Beebe. Up to second is Jace Murray out of Jacksonville, Florida. Running third is the 39 of Pete Coffey. Cody Bryson, the man on the charge. Halfway down, this time down, 4 down, 4 to go. Bryson from 9th to 4th right now as he looks to the inside of Coffey. He wants third as they work down into turns 1 and 2. Coffey slides up just a little bit. We're staying green as off of the turn number 4, your race leader, Carter Beebe in the 7. Coffey wide off turn 4. Bryson goes in, but Coffey slams the door. Bryson's going to have to make another charge. Meanwhile, here comes Charlie Leffler to the outside. Leffler looking to the outside of Bryson. 2 laps to go. Off of turn number 4, white flag's going to fly for your race leader, Carter Beatty. The battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th is straightened out a little bit. Down the backstretch. Into turn 3, off turn number 4. The first heat race of the night is going to go to Carter Beatty. Unofficially, your top 5 look like this. The 5th place is the 67K of Charlie Leffler. 4th to the 41 of Cody Bryson. 3rd to the 39 of Pete Coffey. 2nd to the 22J of Jace Murray. And picking up the heat race win, he hails from Concord, North Carolina. Put your hands together for Carter Beatty. Heat race number 2 coming to the racetrack looks like this inside the front row from Jacksonville, Florida. The 45 is Brandon Denton. Outside of him, the 19K from Navarra, Florida, it's Jim Cradle. Inside row number 2 from Butler, Pennsylvania, a driller winner. The 83 is Colin Hutchinson. Hutchison in the 83. Outside him, the 29C from Jacksonville, Florida, is Connor Bora in a brand new car in the 29C, all black. Row number 3, the 42C from Spring Hill, Florida, is Noah Carpenter. And outside, the 26 from Fort Myers, Florida, is Victoria Beener. The 21B from Salida, Colorado, is Keyston McNeil. And the 71 from Titusville, Florida, it's Colton Robinson. Here we go. Yellow lights out. Going green this time off turn number 4. Green flag flies. We're underway. Quickly to the front and the race lead. It's Colin Hutchison. Noah Carpenter giving chase in the 42C as he's moved up to 2nd spot. Jim Cradle runs in 3rd in the 19K. Battle for 4th now as they enter down into turn number 3. The 45 of Brandon Denton runs in 4th. The 71 of Colton Robinson running in a 5th spot. Halfway home, this time by as Robinson gets by Denton down the backstretch. Colin Hutchinson still your race leader. Colton Robinson is up to 4th as he starts to reel in James Cradle. And a battle for 3rd. Robinson is there as they work down the backstretch. The battle's for 3rd as they work into turns 3 and 4. To the outside, looking to diamond the corner. Robinson looks underneath Cradle, can't get by. 2 laps to go for Colin Hutchison. Around the outside, a battle for 3rd. Robinson makes the big motor work. He'll take the third spot that time past the stripe. Colin Hutchison takes the white flag. Of turn number 4, checkered flag's going to fly for Colin Hutchinson. Den trying to battle back. Can't get there as Cradle will hold on for 4th. So your top 5 look like this. Brandon Denton holds on for 5th. The 19K of Jim Cradle is 4th, 3rd to the 71 of Titusville's Colton Robinson.
So the 22 will actually go forward. The 32C and 32K will be that. 91X will be alone.
All right, heat race number 3 coming to the racetrack. The 7J scheduled to start 4th of Matt Switek out of St. Petersburg, Florida is a no-show. The 91X of Duncanville, Alabama's Ken Certain goes to the tail by choice. So starting on the pole will be the 74X from Thomasville, North Carolina, Caleb Eddington. Outside the 10 from Benton, Illinois is the 10 of Daniel Robinson. Inside row number 2, the 50 from Hellerton, Pennsylvania, it's Jacob Severin. Jacob Severin in the 50. Outside will be the 22 of Jasper, Indiana's Reed Whitney. Inside row number 3, the 32C is going to be Winter Haven, Florida's Blake Crooms, and outside him his sister, the 32K. Winter Haven, Florida's Kimber Crooms, and then starting scratch on the field will be Ken Certain in the 91X. Lineup is right. We'll get the 1 to go signal this time by. That 50 of Jacob Severn doesn't run wing a whole lot with the Outlaw car and the Outlaw wing. You can see no numbers on that 50 car. You can see it on the tail tank and on the A pillar, or actually the B pillar on the outside of the car, but wing has no number. That's the black number 50 inside row number 2. Caleb Eddington's going to lead him to green. Here we go off turn number 4. Green flag's going to fly. We are underway.
Yellow lights out.
Yellow lights going out. Daniel Robinson getting a little bit of an early jump there. He's got to wait for the 74 at the flag to take off here. We'll see if there's a little cat and mouse going on this time with Caleb Eddington. As we get ready to go, much better start. Green flag flies. We're underway. Daniel Robinson, a different start, same result as he leads them down the backstretch. Up into the second spot goes the 22 of Reed Whitney. Reed Whitney, whose mom registered him for Outlaw non-wing. Amanda probably watching at home right now. Neglected to put him in the wing race, but here he is. Scheduled to start 6th. He runs 2nd here in heat race number 3, the third and final heat race. Top 16 in passing points go to tonight's main event. Daniel Robinson, still your race leader in the 10 machine. Caleb Eddington holding on to third. Jacob Severn is fourth. They were 3 laps to go that time by. 3 laps to go that time by. Junior sprints are up next. Junior sprints are up next. Severn still all over the backside of Eddington in a battle for third is certain becoming lap fodder. Oh, and up in smoke goes your race leader, Daniel Robinson. Robinson's going to pull off on the backstretch. Will stay green. Off of turn number 4, checkered flag's going to fly for Reed Whitney. Severn is off the pace in the 50 as well. Big trouble for the 10. Montgomery Lake House Racing owned number 10 of Daniel Robinson as the motor expires as he takes the white flag. Checking the front stretch for debris as the heat race win goes to Jasper, Indiana's Reed Whitney, who picks up the heat race win, coming officially from the 6th spot to get the heat race win. Junior sprints up next. And the front row, out of Owensboro, Kentucky, the 47X is Maggie Stroop. Maggie Stroop in the 47X inside the front row. Outside the 7 from Higgins, Pennsylvania, it's Caleb Whitmer. Caleb Whitmer in the 7. Inside row number 2, driving to 33 from Ocala, Florida, it's Maverick Stone. Maverick Stone in the 33. Outside of him, driving the 47 from Owensboro, Kentucky, it's Stetson Stroop. Stetson Stroop, outside row number 2. Inside row number 3, the 43. From DeLand, Florida, it's Jet Risley. Jet Risley in the 43. And starting scratch on the field in the 1K. From Indianapolis, Indiana, it's McKenna Crin. McKenna Crin in the 1K. Yellow light is still on. Yellow light is still on. 1 to go as we make sure everybody can be seen on scoring. Scoring is good, so we're ready to go. We'll go green flag racing next time off turn number 4. Front row should be side by side. Whitmer's job is to stay to the outside of Maggie Stroop. Maggie in the 47X sits on the pole. She sets the pace. The pole on the outside of the front row's car's job is to stay to her outside until that flag. And turn number 4, it's the hot shoe start flag. Here we go. A great start for the junior sprints, and we're underway. Whitmer off to a good start here in the 7 machine. Stroop falls in behind him. That's Maggie Stroop behind him. Stetson Stroop trying to look to her inside. Off turn at number 4, nothing doing. McKenna Crin trying to find a way around the 33 of Maverick Stone. She's going to look to the inside. The Stroop siblings battling with each other. Through at 3 and 4 that last time as Stetson closes in again as we got a car stopped on the front stretch. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag's out for the 43 of Jet Risley. Jet Risley. Can we go? Checkered white flag or green flag is out. I'll get it right in a second. I apologize. As we get ready to go here through your got a car stopped. That's McKenna Crin stopped over there in turn 2. Yellow flag is out. Try to get McKenna around to catch the field. McKenna's going to catch the field. We'll go 1 to go, and green off turn number 4 this time. Whitmer's going to lead him to green. Stetson Stroop looks to the outside. Now he's going to dive underneath Maggie Stroop. Side by side battle for the siblings down the backstretch. Still side by side into turn number 3. Stetson Stroop's going to take over the second spot. Way sideways as he tried to turn down under Whitmer. He'll be able to hold on to the second spot now as he closes in on the back of Caleb Whitmer. Little contact down there, bump and run action they like to call it. Stroop is going to be your race leader that time by Stetson Stroop to the front. And we got cars tangled up. It's McKenna Crin and Maverick Stone stopped over there in turn number 2 as they got into each other going into turn number 1. So that's the second caution for McKenna Crin. The lineup will be correct as soon as Maverick Stone closes in on the tail of the field. We'll go green next time by. So the yellow light's out, hopefully for the last time. green, white, checkered finish, I do believe. 4 laps down. Yep, green, white, checkered finish. 6 laps the distance. Stetson Stroop let that caution come just in the nick of time as he got that race lead, and he runs away. White flag's out. 1 lap to go. McKenna Crin and the Daniel Robinson-owned 1K has found a little speed. See if she can do anything with Maggie Stroop as they look for the checker this time off turn. Number 4, heat race win for your junior sprints is going to go to Stetson Stroop. Close battle for third. Believe it might have been McKenna Crin. We'll wait for official word to see where that was, but it was Maggie Stroop and McKenna Crin, a couple young ladies doing battle at the finish of that. So we got the Stars Mod Lite Series coming to the racetrack now for their first of 3 heat races. Inside the front row, the 35 from Farmington, Missouri is Jagger Beard. Outside of him, the 88. The 88 from Hardscrabble, Delaware. It's Braden Benson. Outside of him, the 9 from Bakersfield, California is Riley Klim. Outside row number 2, the Cape Coral, Florida, number 56 is Larry Hubbard Jr. Super Nationals winner from Cookeville, Tennessee, the LR8 is Ronnie Choate. Outside of him, the 64 from McMinnville, Tennessee, it's Micah Collins. And starting scratch on the field, the 10 is Brandon Dennis from Greenwood, Delaware. Yellow comes out, not for the spinning car over in turn 2. The yellow is out for the start. So we'll re-rack them, restack them. Better start that time. Result very much the same, though. Jagger Beard going to lead lap number 1. It's still Jagger Beard out front. The 88, Braden Benson runs in second. Caution down in 3 and 4. That car sliding late, spun to avoid. He won't be involved. It's the caution out for the first car to spin. Wait till he comes back around here. It is the 88 of Braden Benson. Start not good for Jagger Beard as he's going to go back 3 spots up to the top spot. The number 9 from Bakersfield, California is Riley Clem. LR8 of Ronnie Choate runs in the second spot as 2 former Super Nationals winners at Boone Speedway in September doing battle with 2 laps to go as they work off turn number 4 down into turn number 1 with 2 laps to go. It's still Clem, your race leader, as the white flag flies. Beard holding on to third for dear life as they work through turns 1 and 2 in a battle for third. Meanwhile, off turn number 4, here comes your heat race winner. It's going to go to the number 9 of Riley Clem. Fourth goes to Greenwood, Delaware's Brandon Dennis. Third to the 35 of Jagger Beard out of Farmington, Missouri. Second to the LR8 of Ronnie Choate. And picking up the heat race win, he hails from Bakersfield, California. It's Riley Clem. He raced number 2. Inside the front row, the 8 from Vidor, Texas. It's Scott Jordan. Outside of him, the 11C from Fredericktown, Ohio. It's Carson Hubbard. Inside row number 2 from Farmington, Missouri, the 10L is Mike Labrat. Outside him, the 721 from Wickham, Quebec, Canada is Jean-Francois LeBlanc. Inside row number 3, the 26 from Royal Palm Beach, Florida is Tyler Gary. Starting in the 6th spot from Salisbury, Maryland, it's Tim White in the 16. And starting scratch on the field, 808 from Salem, Ohio, it's Drew Haney. 7 cars, 8 laps. Looking for the green this time off turn number 4. Early race lead to Scott Jordan. The car got a little loose as he spun the tires getting off the corner. But he was able to hold on to the top spot. Running still in the 2nd spot is Carson Hubbard in the 11C. Jean-Francois LeBlanc, the only car to pass in the top 4. He went from 4th to 3rd, but he pushes up the racetrack. Battle for 3rd as they work down the front stretch. That time by the 16 of Tim White was inside. They remained side by side into turns 3 and 4. Still the 8 machine out front. B-main lineup is available for the Outlaw Wing. B-main lineup is available for Outlaw Wing. You guys are close to being up here. We've got just a few heat races left. We got this last heat race of Mod Lights, Restrictors 250, 450s, and then Outlaw Wing B-main. Restricted 250, 450s, and Outlaw Wing B-main, then the Junior Sprint feature before we take an intermission. Once again, trying to get another start here as we got problems on the front stretch one more time. Yellow lights out. Yellow lights out one more time. So we're going to go single file restart as this one tension in the pits while we're waiting to get this one single file for a restart as they've used their opportunities up. Colton Robinson, Noah Carpenter, and Blake Crooms, you will be in the redraw for the top 6 spots. Colton Robinson, Noah Carpenter, Blake Crooms. At the start of the Outlaw B-Main, we need you to come to the tower along with the heat race winners, which were Reed Whitney, Colin Hutchinson, and Carter Beatty. Here we go. Green flag's out, trying it single file now. We're going to stay green, clean and green through turn number 1 for the first time. We're working to complete lap number 1 of heat number 3. We work to complete heat number 3. We're going to go halfway this time by halfway home. 4 down, 4 to go for heat race number 3. Trouble early for Bill Leonard out of Naples, Florida. And the 28. 2 to go this time by Billy Beard, your race leader. Checkered flags out for Billy Beard. Ryan McKinney runs in the second spot. Chase McCarron is third. Fourth goes to Dylan Perman in the 777. And fifth to Brandon Lott. But picking up the heat race win, hailing from Farmington, Missouri, it's Billy Beard. That's heat race number 3. And with that, all the folks watching on Facebook and YouTube, we appreciate you tuning in. If you want to watch any more, you're going to have to tune us in on pay-per-view. Once again,